Hello everyone, welcome back to No Man's Sky 2.42. It's our normal mode playthrough. Today we're going to try and buy some frigates. We are in a opulent Corvax system with a rowdy conflict level. I have no idea if conflict has anything whatsoever to do with it. And I landed in the space station, got my suit slot, and reloaded the game. And now we're going to try and find some industrial frigates. I'm not looking for any other kind of frigates right now, just industrials. And I've already been over there. So what I'm going to do is pulse across the system. Just pulse until they show up. Here they are. Try to get out of the way. Good grief. Lots of rocks. Let's see if they brought any ships for sale. Any ships that I want, that is. Let's see here. That's a supply. Don't want that. Here's an industrial ship. Let's see what this guy looks like. That is absolutely perfect. It doesn't have any combat exploration or trade bonuses, but it's less than 4 expeditions, and it's got 20 for its industrial stat. That is our very first frigate, other than that crazy exploration frigate that I don't like. It's terrible. Alright, let's see what's over here. Here's another one. Fingers crossed. We have 20 points. It is it's already leveled up once, but it's got all of these other points. 3 combat, 4 exploration, and 2 trade. It's plus 2 exploration. So even though this one isn't as good as the other one, I'm going to go ahead and grab it. It'll come up pretty quick. So we got trades. That right there is a support, I think. That's an exploration. Trade ships are really pretty looking, but we want the same kind of ship all at once so we can send out missions. And we have a combat ship right there. Hello. Let's see, combat. See what this one looks like. No. See, this is only 16, which means it's starting with only 1 point. If you take this 15 from the 16, you only have 1 point there. So even though it's only level 0, it hasn't leveled up yet. It's just not good enough stats. We want to get the best possible ships we can. Alright, we have bought a couple of ships, so it's very important that you save. If you buy a super awesome ship, then you need to save immediately, regardless of how many you've bought. We're also going to reload to reset that fleet out there. Well, it's a shuttle. It's an A-23. Alright, let's reload. Oh, it's a shuttle. Just wait for that to fully render. Here we go. So try and get another fleet to come in. I'm not avoiding that fleet on the other side of the rings, but They weren't here ahead of time. Let me just wait for these guys to come in. That used to drive me crazy, how they come crashing in. Alright, let's go check out this one. Ever hopeful. 20 points, less than 4 expeditions. It's got a little bit of trade and exploration. Perfect. I have bought C-class level 0 frigates with more than 20 points before. We're just not getting that lucky today, I guess. Okay, that's a supply. Behind the planetary sign over there is a trade. Let's see if there's any more of them here. Brought lots of ships. Ouch. I fought a little battle on my way here. Goes on the freighter. Goes on the freighter. Had a little argument. There's a industrial frigate over there. Let's take a look at that one. I always hold my breath right at this point. 23 points, B class, 12 expeditions. I don't think so. Want to build my own fleet. That is a combat. Let's look at this guy over here. 17. No, sorry. Not good enough. And was that it for these guys? Yep. That's it for those guys. Right, I think I saw a planet off in the distance. I also set off Dreams of the Deep a couple of systems back. And so we'll be able to go get our Nautilon and get our underwater hazard protection probably tomorrow. Seems like a plan. I'm just pulsing across the system to bring in another fleet. See if I can get another frigate. How much money we got left? $20 million. As soon as we get a little closer to the planet, I'll take myself out of pulse and we'll wait for something to spawn in. Surprised we've flown this long without getting interrupted by a trade ship. Alright. There's already a fleet here. I expect a fleet will come zooming in any second now. Here's an industrial frigate. Is this the hostile? Yeah, that's the hostile.
Hostile ships approaching.
Back to buying frigates. 18 points, already level 1. No thanks. Let's keep looking. I think we only need one more. Let's see here. Here's a... Ooh, I'm dangerous now. That's the one we just looked at. That's a nice looking rock. Wonder what its stats are. 20, but it's already level 1. It does have 5 combat, 2 trade. Ah. Well, it's breaking my rule, but I like those extra stats. Let's go see if we have them all. Bring in our awesome freighter. We'll wait for all those frigates to come in. That doesn't look like 5 to me. Unless I'm not seeing one. I think we need another one. Put that on the freighter. Was there something else there? Huh, Aerox. Put that on the freighter. I'll work on that later. Let's go see what we got going on. There's been almost no music at all. It's weird. It's weird and quiet. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 industrials, so we need one more because that's only 80 points. And this is going away. We're getting rid of this. First of all, it's only 19 points, and second of all, yuck. So it's gone. So we need to go buy one more. And while we're here, we'll look at the exotic I think just landed. Hopefully it just landed and not just took off. Let's see here. It's over there, behind our ship. If I'd gone out the right door. That is S20 and 6, not bad. Let's see what you've got to say. We don't have the money for an S20. But we'll take a look at it anyway. 153 hyperdrive. Gross. No thanks. Not even for $12 million. I'm going to want a 165 or a 166 hyperdrive to be convinced to buy that. I think we already talked to this guy. Uh, 18, yeah, we already talked to him. Alright, let's go back towards the space station. It's that way. Come on, Risk, you can do this thing. I need one more ship so that we can make 100 points. And I believe that's 4 stars. And then, we don't have a mineral compressor, I don't think. No, we have a mind control device. So, no mineral compressor, so we can't up that. But the mission shouldn't be too hard. I don't really want to give in and buy that 18. Because that's even less than 100. That's only 98 points. That ring system is pretty cool from a distance. Alright. We already looked at this fleet. Let's see here. I don't see any ships for sale. Just those 2 trade vessels. If either one of them had 20 points of industrial, I might consider it. Do not see an industrial ship there. Oh, there's one. It was hiding. Oh, that maybe that's a good sign. The colors, though. Oh my god. 18. No thanks. Nice try. Alright. Let's go reload in the space station. See if we can get something a little bit better to come in. I have a ton of fuel just sitting there on the freighter, just waiting. Look at all the fuel I have. I've been building up fuel trying to get to this point. Well, I'm sure a lot of you caught Sword's live stream the other night when he was shopping for frigates. I did learn shopping from him, and the frigate cheat sheet, the guide to buying frigates from Dark Lord Zelric's work. He did a lot of research and work on that, and it's pretty darn good. I'll attach it in the comments below. Just wait to render there. I'm eating SpaghettiOs. Alrighty. There's a fleet. I can see one. Let's see what we got here. 20 is the minimum. 24. And we're only taking 15. Nope, 17. That's 7 points. That's pretty good. And look at how good the price is, too. It's pretty good. I think I'll get that one. My little tiny ship got tossed there. Just want to make sure there isn't one more here before I leave. What's hiding up there? That's a combat ship. My tiny ship is getting tossed. Okay, that's the one we already saw. Alright, let's go send out a mission. Hopefully. Hopefully I have an industrial mission. They're not gonna match. They're weird colored. I might have to find a freighter that color. Buying frigates and getting frigate missions done is kind of perplexing to a lot of people, and I know that when I first started playing, I struggled with it. And it's not as easy as it looks at first. At first you think, oh yeah, just buy the best class you can get, like you do with a multi-tool, or like you do with a starship. But it's just not that easy. Alright, here's our fleet. That's really good. That's 5 stars, I think. If we have an industrial mission. Don't let me down, Zono Ginny. Can I just call you Zon? There's an industrial mission. We actually have 2 to choose from. We have this awesome one that will take until tomorrow at 10 a.m. to get back. And we have this really short one. I want to do the awesome one. All right, and as you can see, because we've obtained 104 points, we've got 5 stars. It's going to be expensive at first. Later on, when these ships level up and you can send less ships, it'll be less expensive. Um, it's a 3-star mission, 21 hours. I don't have anything to add to this. Mind control device isn't going to do us any good, so we're not going to waste it on there. And they will be back tomorrow. Yay! Our first mission. We finally finished the fleet management mission, and now it's going to want us to go right straight upstairs. If we go into the log, go into freighter command, it's going to want us to go right straight upstairs and talk to the commander. And there's our fleet, all healthy and happy. Speak with the commander. Everything's fine. We'll be back in 21 hours and 35 minutes. You can inspect your ships from there. Let's turn back around. All right, we got our fleet. We sent it off. It took quite a long time, actually, to find this system. And once you find a system, a star system, where you're getting consistent fleets coming in like that, you want to stick with that system. We can also buy combat vessels and trade vessels here later on. We spent a lot of money. So it looks like I spent 11 million units on those 5 ships. And it's well worth it. It's really well worth it. And when this fleet comes back and we bring them in, you'll see how well worth it is. For their first mission, I don't expect them to bring a lot of money, but it was a really long mission, so they should do well. All right, you guys, I want to thank you all so much for coming along. Tomorrow we will get the first part of Dreams of the Deep. We'll get our aeration membrane and our nautilon. And we're also going to be harvesting our circuit boards for the first time. So we're going to have all of that money I just spent. We're going to get it all back. Have a great day.